in Las Vegas. How good is this? Live on Fox League. A beauty. And the first charge is Oregon Kafusi bringing it back. This is a Cronulla side that needs to flick a switch here. They've got the opportunity. They're 20 metres away. But drop balls, wayward passes, kicks not finding touch. It's a far from perfect start. Hines, Nikora, one of the best line runners on the edge of an attacking side we have in the competition. 10 away. Brayley back towards the post. Now McInnes. I don't think it'd be a Vegas trip if he doesn't get a cut at some stage tonight. Brayley back to the right. Crindle. Hines passes brilliantly. And the Sharks, they have flicked the switch. And Jesse Rabian scores the first try of the big battle. Wow, the Sharks.
Yeah, what a ball, Nico Hines. Perfectly positioned and great recognition, great half play. Recognises that there's been some disruption in the Penrith defensive line, and it's Dane Laurie who's had to come onto the field for the injured Casey McLean. And Garner having to defend out in the centres and mark one of the elite centres in the competition. Great line run. Don't underestimate that from Nikora, and held the pass up perfectly. Look at Garner, caught in no man's land. Dylan Edwards there to try.
At that time, the defence was up quickly. It was almost as if Penrith, they were restricted by the width of the field. Cleary now back to centre ground for Smith. Smith. Edwards switch again. Tungle comes in. Cleary quickly comes over to the left side of the ground. They're all lined up there. Interesting formation. Smith goes himself. Ball knocked out of his hand. It's play on for a try. On the spot.
He's not playing at anything else. Eyes on the ball. The right hand strikes the point of the ball.
You're leaving from outside the field of play. Should have been a Penrith ball. And mighty big screens here at Allegiant too. And here it comes up. Large is the ball across to Garner of Laurie. Garner got away from Stone Street. Both teams warming, and Penrith getting a little better.
Yeah, they are. They're really starting to warm to it.
Maybe this set, their first points for the year. Edwards darting about and defend. Eventually caught by Nikora. 15 away, Kenny. Cleary, dummy to Yo, dummy to Sorensen, goes outside to Martin. Hair goes everywhere in the Trindle tackle. Kenny, Cleary, right to the line. Hazelton swamps him there. Knocking away. Kenny, last play, and the run, it opened up! Yo, the ultimate Panthers warrior, surges over. It was no more than a glimpse of the line that he could have seen, but that was enough to...
Of Hazelton coming from the inside, got the bumpers up, the fend out, the fight, the twist. Cronulla about to make a double change, so Cronulla, Blake and McInnes coming from the field. And Talakai and Llewellyn.
There it is, Cleary puts it into the top deck. 6-4 scoreline. Now, just on the footwork, how hard would it be for Yo in that position? The way he changes direction.
What's harder is identifying the fatigue in opposition players. And the fact that Yo's under fatigue himself, but still has the nous to recognise that's Fonua Blake. He's been out here for a long time. He's starting to struggle to move laterally. I'm going after him. That's the class of Yo. He is always at you. Supremely fit, and his decision-making is immaculate for a middle forward.
Observation spot on by Premiership winner with Cronulla. Michael Ennis in commentary here.
That's long.
Free during play. The ball is dead. A mistake from Cronulla right from the kickoff. Things have turned against them over the last 5 or so minutes.
Yeah, watch the kickoff from Dylan Edwards to start the game. He went skirting with the dead ball line. That time from Brayley. Yeah, well, that's great work from Edwards. Keeping the foot in. The in goal and possession now really mounting with the reigning premiers.
Last 10 minutes, Penrith had 65% of the ball. Step up Nathan Cleary, here he is, the 7 for Penrith, on to Sorensen. Shortened up, if not cut in half there in the tackle of Sifa Talakai. Cole to Smith. Smith, Penrith's first genuine offload of the night. Cole with the ball. 20 away. Crowd lift for the Panthers. Kenny, Smith. Looks like he's in for a season with big minutes. Lindsay Smith. Two-time premiership winner. Yo and Cleary over the top. Wonderful! That is sweet. Talk about execution in a big moment of a play. Penrith, a second try, and Cleary, the maestro.
Yeah, waving his wand here, Nathan Cleary. Just watch the work of him here. Now he toys with Will Kennedy, trying to get his defensive line right. Swings to the left-hand side, stays there with Cole. And as the ball's playing, swings to the right-hand side, out the back behind his main man, Yo. The ball playing superb. And the kick was absolutely precise, delicate, deliberate, and straight into the hands of Isaac Tungor.
Yeah. And this is without a trial under your belt too. Yeah. This is like, welcome back. Your last game is the grand final. And just go to it. This is what you do. This is... We're in Cleary's world, and he's just led us into it.
Looking inside and out, and he's a threat running the ball. Here's Brayley now to Hamlin Weller.
Don't take your eyes off it. Cronulla with a big chance here. Maybe get it back to 12-10. Trindle, straights, Rabian just caught.
Great tackle.
Over the top, Papali'i. And they'll go again with Hazelton. The big fella will go back to the 10-metre line to play it. Held up in goal, so you go back to the 10-metre line. 3 tackles in Cronulla. Brayley, Hines, this time shows it there. Talakai, always a handful. Now that's 4. Brayley, and Trindle will run and kick. The try is there. Just as Penrith executed at the other end, so too the Sharks here. This is a heavyweight battle, this one.
Yeah, Trindle's been influential. He's had his hands on the ball with both tries for Cronulla, and he's been in that half-back position. Great vision, great work from Brayley out of dummy half, just to hold the ruck defenders long enough. Look at this. Hazelton leads, and as he straightens, he brings the line forward, kicks in behind off the outside of his boot. And one of the elite back rowers in the competition, seems to go unnoticed a lot. Britton Nickera, so athletic, so aggressive. And the ball sits up perfectly in the in goal. And Braden Trindle laying it on for Britton Nickera.
The stars and stripes on the Steeden football we use here in Vegas. Second kick of the day. He is 10 metres in from touch. And the kick from Trindle is good. I wonder if that will be the story for the year, that Trindle is the kicker ahead of Nico Hines is there. To those in our new audience, from outside the 40-metre zone, a field goal is worth 2 points. Inside that red stripe, it would have only been 1. Cleary put himself in a spot to shoot for 2. 2 is the difference between the sides from the first half. 2 tries apiece. Half-time, Penrith 12, Cronulla 10.
One and only Fox League.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Second half is underway. Cronulla and Penrith, it is, in effect, the second game of the season.
No, they're going to go they're confident in their attack. Yeah, here's Eisen moving out.
Certainly been a gimme. Play one down. Kenny, Yo, Smith. Cleary ready to go again now. He's on the right side of the ruck. Here he is with it. He's passing to Edwards. They've produced that a few times tonight. The sweep back. Now Cleary goes over the left. Cronulla have seen this before. Kenny goes, Cleary with it, on it goes for Cole, then the pass to the corner for Laurie. Penrith are showing a rehearsed play. They probably first practiced last November, and they have nailed it. They have absolutely nailed it as required.
Bossy, you're absolutely spot on. This is a play that they brought out in the final series last year where they go to the middle of the field with some change of direction. Then they come back to the right-hand side. This was the late shot there from Nickera into the ribcage of Cleary. When they come to the right-hand side, they go change of direction again with Tungo, and then they get an opportunity to have a look at a disrupted defensive line. And then Cleary and Yo go to work on the longer side of the field. That time Kenny found Cleary. And beautiful skill out on the edge with Cole and Dane Laurie, who's come into the side off the bench for McLean.
7 from 9 from the left touchline last year. That's very good. Cleary, right footer! Nathan Cleary, too good. Absolutely too good. He may be on tilt right now, Ronaldo. Cleary may tap into that. Moses Leota with the ball. This is a massive set in the context of this game. Long time to go, but at 18-10, Panthers with a big opportunity. Kenny goes short for Eisenhuth. Just a few metres away from the line. Kenny now clears the ruck for Cleary. Across that side, Edwards to Alamotti. They score at Mulatalo's corner. The ultimate rubbing the salt into the wound. They shouldn't have had the ball. Ill-discipline cost the Sharks, and Penrith make them pay with an absolute hammer blow.
Absolute precision with this attack. Over to that left-hand side, some change of direction, then they come. Look at that well-planned play. The ball across the face of Yo, who's so traditionally the first receiver, and lands in the hands of Cleary. He links up with Edwards. Look at this. Beautiful deception, hides the ball, gets into the space of Trindle, and the catch and pass. There's Mulatalo out of the line. And that made it all too difficult for Kaoliro. And the one-hand put down from the grand final star, Paul Alamotti.
Now he's got one from the right touchline, where he struggled a bit last year. But this is a new season. Oh, boy. Yeah. Nathan Mahomes Cleary.
Gee, that's an important take. There it is. Goes through there and grips it. Oh.
Ooh.
Nice work, Dane Laurie.
Back with the ball and back to their 30. Pushing an offload. Edwards and Cleary. Copped a hit. Martin copped 1-2. Mulatalo got some redemption. Cronulla on the attack. Ronaldo with the ball. So he got a hit and he got the ball back. That will feel like a win. Trindle, Atkinson, Hines.
Oh, Ben awkwardly there. And Papali'i.
He's okay, Hines. Fanua Blake. No, they need to set it up for him. Brayley needs to set up Fanua Blake with a run at the line. Brayley, Trindle, great ball. Great pass. To Iro, this game nowhere near over. The Sharks score a very good try.
Are so hard to defend inside and outside of Cleary, with Kennedy moving out the back, puts decision pressure on Isaac Tungo.
They have to chase them down in sixes here. 24-14. It becomes 24-16. 8 is the margin. It's outside a converted try. 24 plays 16. It was 24-10. Second half, 12-6 scoreline. McInnes with the ball. He's only just outside the 20. It's time for Nico to step up, and Trindle. Here's Nico Hines. Trindle with him, right across field. And a lovely low tackle there by Cole. He's done his job. That was on Ramian. Now Fanua Blake. That time step off the left for Noah Blake.
He's there.
He's over for Cronulla. There's a touch of Fafita about that, Michael Ennis.
Well, that's why they've brought him to the club, and he's delivered in his first outing. Adding for Noah Blake may have just put the Sharks within 2 here. And how often have we spoken about Hines, Trindle, and they have responded beautifully for him. They will be within 2 of the reigning premiers with 10 minutes to go.
We are learning so much about both these teams. Okay.
What a player, Liam Martin. Now, here we go. Can Cronulla hold on?
Well, in this stadium, it may as well be a semi-final. We're watching the way the build-up is to this last 4.5 minutes. Martin with the ball. We're only just into autumn. Cole with it. Cleary. Here they come, the Panthers. Garner with the ball. On the outside. Penrith go good. Laurie scores. The Panthers get a chance. And they absolutely grab it with both hands.
Well, put that down to the tackle only moments ago from Isaiah Yeo and Scott Sorensen all the way down the other end of the field. And they just stay in the fight. They just keep turning up for each other. And then they go back down the other end of the field. Cole's been terrific for Cleary, playing both sides of the field, Nathan. And again, he calls the shots and he lands the blow. Great work from Luke Garner. Cole and Cleary linking up. And he did well there, Luke Garner. And what an important moment. And what about Dane Laurie? Sitting on the bench, just not knowing when he was going to get elevated into the game. And within the opening minutes, young Casey McLean goes down and out of the game with a HIA concussion.
He's off a path on the artificial grass and then onto the turf. Cleary, the focus, the kick is just left.
All right, well, here we go.
6 the difference.
Here we go.
It is still alive for Cronulla. Trindle gets it first. Hines looms up, has his hand on the ball, kicks, ricocheted off the legs. Penrith just a little too good. Sorensen comes up with the ball.
What a win.
And the defence of a 4th premiership is underway with a mighty Penrith Panthers writing their own history.